Hello everyone and welcome back to Corey Loses, where we are today once again continuing our Thrawn Revenge Imperial Civil War 2.2 preview playthrough as the Pentastar alignment. In the last episode we took Nero on, and I tried to change this before recording this episode, but it turns out the planet abilities are tied to the planet itself on the load, so it doesn't matter what I changed. I can get rid of it, but we can now, I'm just going to get rid of these little fluffy things. There we go. We can now see everything in the galaxy. So the Empire of the Hand, because of the Nero on archives, in the previous builds, we wanted to give them vision of any of the planets they had revealed where they could see the fleets over them, and that was sort of one of their faction perks because of the Hand of Thrawn archives on Neron. But when we use the reveal all planets thing, that means that effect is going to be on every planet. So we can see the entire galaxy's forces right now. So that's not something that I can apparently change during the playthrough, which isn't ideal, but it'll be kind of cool just for the purposes of this playthrough to see what's going on in the galaxy at any time. So we have a pretty big Greater Maldrude fleet up here. We have the last Zinj major fleet on our planet right now at Tangren. We do have this fleet going in to deal with it right now. Then we have Zinj himself on Farai Junction. What I'd like to do in today's episode is deal with this fleet, potentially go after Zinj, but probably just go after Vrosinri and Corvus, because those are the last two planets in the Cutric hegemony that we need to take over, and maybe take out Arinda, Orako. No, just Arinda probably. But we'll see how far we get. Let's get into it and get our battle started with Zinj here.
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh, we don't even have... Let's see if that worked. Kind of dumb if it did, but I won't complain. All right. No, it did not. All right, I'm gonna have to be a little bit careful with how we align our stuff then.
Ready for action.
Let's get Crassus in the back.
Please repeat the communication. Ready.
I want you guys get the bomb. Nope.
What is your order?
There we go. Group 1.
We've located the enemy.
Fighters. Group 2.
Your transmission is garbled. Repeat, over.
Group 3. That's fine.
Standing by.
Alright. So let's get Nemrith Knights up in here. We're probably going to add some more of the patron ships to our more active fleets, just so they get a bit more screen time. Razgriz up there.
Coming around.
I just want to make sure that we're not getting attacked too much.
I got fighters on me.
Set the allegiance with the HP gun. We'll get Ibdakid up front a bit.
I assume you need my help.
Cruiser standing by. Form up.
You want us to do what?
Get all our fighters and Crassus in there. Crassus is going to be a really good anti-fighter for us. Get Tomcat? No, Achilles Hammer up in the middle here.
Receiving orders.
You guys should have been in that group.
Awaiting
But...
orders.
Okay. Okay, we're going to have to move our Prayer up a little bit more. And then we're going to get this ISD alongside it, and those will be taking a lot of the brunt of the damage for us.
I copy. Say that again, please.
Thrawn reporting. Eliminating target.
I want Grant to be able to shoot, but I don't want him to be at risk of blowing up.
Copy. We're moving out.
And now Crassus, get down here.
Enemies incoming.
Okay, you're good to stop there.
Taking fire.
Get that allegiance.
Copy.
Let's get Group 1 on that as well.
I copy.
And where's our skip rays? I know we had a few. Oh, Group 2. Go there.
Reporting.
Roger that.
There we go. We just had the 2, I guess.
Man.
Targeting at maximum firepower.
Reporting. Cannon firing. Awaiting orders. Admiral Thrawn.
Grant, you want to help him out? I want to be Thrawn. Okay, Nemrith is probably going to go down here.
Enemies in range.
This isn't how I'd have this fleet laid out if it was my choice. But
Star Destroyer standing by.
I copy. We're setting course for those
Trellix,
coordinates.
get in there.
All power to the engine.
We're heading out.
Star
Or get out of there.
Destroyer reporting in. Attack commencing.
The first allegiance of 3.
I copy.
Let's swap them around. Let's go after that
Yes,
one.
Commander. Awaiting orders.
Alta, like that.
Do you have something
Grant,
to
move
report?
over a little bit. Okay, we can get this Praetor, even if it's just a Dreadnought. It's fine.
Yes, sir.
This is how your shield's doing. That's
Order
good.
acknowledged. Enemy target sighted.
Okay, Alta, stop there. Just fire it what you
Awaiting your
can.
command.
Brassus. Okay, we got a couple more ships flying in here. Praetor shields are low, but as I mentioned in the previous episodes, it's not as bad as it looks because they have a lot of hull points. They don't have a lot of shield points.
Fire on the shield generator. Coming around. Hypervelocity
Your
cannon
command,
firing.
sir. Our shields are down. Commander, move out.
Okay, Alta, you're in danger.
I am ready.
Our launch bay is gone.
What is it you want? Commander, they're hitting us. Where'd he go?
Holding fire for maximum. We shall be there shortly.
Get Razgriz down here if we can. Let's get another Raider up here. Brassus, how's your shield situation? You're good.
Locked and ready.
Roger that. Fire.
Alta's got too many things going after her. Well, she might go down here.
Reporting.
Let's get some bombers after her.
Warm up. Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Let's get this Architens down as well.
Enemies in
They do put out some good firepower.
second.
Get you guys out here.
Ready for action.
Skip Rays, get down there as well.
Eliminating target.
Destroyer
Alright,
here.
that's going to be our first hero loss.
Star Viper
Brassus,
squadron
get out of there
reporting.
again.
Falling out of formation.
Movement orders confirmed.
Right away. Moving out. I
Stay
copy.
in formation. Yes, sir. Draw their squadron. Moving
Reporting.
behind them. Attack formation.
The shields on holding.
I've got my approach vector.
We've lost the iron cannons.
Velocity gun available.
Rip Alta.
Velocity cannon
Our primary engine system is down.
Alright. Let's get Munificence in there.
Stay out here. I'm hit. I've got him. They've got us targeted.
A couple ISDs in the back there.
I've got my approach vector. Ready for the kill. I see you.
We're on station.
Brassus, you're...
Fire at will.
Send the coordinates. Go.
They might have a bit too much for us to handle here. Because I think there's still, yeah, those 3 allegiance there.
We've lost the launcher. Prepare for jump to hyperspace. Our shields are down. Our engines are out.
Go after the stragglers. Regroup for another
They've destroyed our lasers.
I was hoping they'd passively take out the whole Star Destroyer by the time we finish, but... It's not great. Not ideal. We do have another Bellator being built.
Brigade standing by.
Well, they only had that allegiance, so maybe we could have done it. But now that we can actually arrange the fleet, let's
We're setting course for those coordinates.
go back in.
Tactical battle imminent.
I'm going to queue up Glory as well.
Production.
So we can put a Bellator in each fleet. That'll be good. I don't want to use Kane as much. He limits our ability to use support ships, which I don't like as much. I feel like the Bellator is probably the perfect PA SSD.
Weapons armed. We're changing formation now. Right away. Moving out.
Let's move out a bit so we're
Heading
not
out.
caught in that
Shifting to
asteroid
that vector
field.
now.
Choose your reinforcements.
And get Dekit up front. Let's get
Of course.
the side there, Razgriz to this side.
Reinforcements en route.
Oh no, I'm doing it again. I figured it was further back. Oh well.
We're ready for action. Jumping to those
There they
coordinates
are.
now.
Blast
I
them.
can still move some stuff out this way. But again, this fleet really doesn't have that much in
Full
it.
speed ahead.
Let's get that up there. Let's get Stalwart up here.
Interceptor
Lost
squad
Nemrith.
reporting. Hypervelocity cannon firing. You have need of my skills?
Please repeat the communication.
I already have a plan.
Let's Munificent rush it. Because they get skip rays.
Blow something up.
And they also have some not terrible firepower themselves.
I'm hit at maximum unit capacity.
We're being targeted. Moving. Craft. I have calculated the
lasers are our
possibilities.
They're hitting us.
Where's the target?
Copy that.
How about a little help? Can anyone else see him? Where are you? God, I can't take another hit like that. I'm running out of maneuvers.
Crassus, where are you?
Someone cover me.
Okay, you're in there,
I'm
that's
losing my
fine.
engine. I'm getting
Now let's get the
torn apart.
X-Wing, or not X-Wings, TIE Fighters over there. Let's get
Tight spot.
Skip Rays, you're still good. TIE Interceptor, over there. Crassus,
Repeat
over there as well. The Keats doing his own thing.
They've got us targeted. Shoot him down. How about a little help?
Velocity gun
Where's our
available.
cover? Can anyone else see him? Where'd he come from?
Velocity cannon.
Direct
Where
fire
are you?
on the engine.
This is bad. I can't take another hit like that.
Okay, there we go.
Someone cover me. I got fighters on me.
No more,
Here in hell. I'm not paid
no more
enough
Zinch
for
forces.
Destroy the
this.
shield.
I can't stay out here. I'm running out of maneuvers.
You want us to
I'm
do
losing
what?
my engine.
Won't be around much longer.
I'm hit.
You guys can handle that yourself. You do
Choose your
that.
reinforcements.
The Keat is taking a fair amount of damage.
Say that again, please.
Get Crassus in there.
Time to go? All right.
Losing power. Target critical.
Going for their lasers.
My scopes are jammed.
Orders.
I copy.
Attack.
Engage target.
Guys reporting it. Change.
TIE Raptors are just really strong.
Targeting at maximum
I
firepower.
think we're about done. They don't have any more big ships to bring in. If they did, we'd be in trouble.
Direct all fire on the shield generator.
What
is your analysis?
Enemies in range.
What else do we really need to take out here?
Target locked.
Let's just hit the
What's with all this sitting around?
that guy.
Firing.
Hit the that guy.
Keep
Okay,
going.
Crassus, get out of there.
Formation.
Yes,
Nope,
sir.
Crassus,
This
Crassus.
way.
All power to the engine.
Skip Ray reporting.
Get behind them.
There we go. Get a Munificence. Or Magnificent Munificence.
Direct fire
Up
at
that
their
way.
laser cannons.
Skip Ray blast boat here.
Right, there's still a lot of fighters down this way.
Yes, we're here.
Crassus,
What
how's
is
your
it?
shield situation? Still terrible.
Beginning
But
approach.
we have to do something about
Weapons
that.
online.
No, you guys, leave the Venator out there.
Armed and ready.
Losing control.
I'm in a tight
He's about
spot.
to be destroyed.
I was just about to be upset about this interdictor going down, but it's not ours, so why do I care? What I want to happen. Here we go.
We're heading
Let's put
out.
Zinj out of his misery. There's this giant Maldruid fleet waiting to put everyone out of their misery, but
Construction complete. Tactical.
I probably won't take the planet off of this. I just want to take the fleet out. I just want to be the guy to destroy Zinj. We really need to destroy Isard so we can start getting some Praetors. That'll help buff up our fleet quite a bit. We have a ton of munificence, which have a ton of bombers in them, so we're going to use that.
Weapons
Let's
armed.
Choose your
drop the Keat in there. Let's get Grant in the back.
Assist.
And then let's just drop anything that has a good amount of bombers. If we don't really want to engage it directly, it's going to be really good against any of our ships still. But, especially because we really just have the Praetor for that. But let's get as many bombers as we can. Apparently, except for the Secutor.
Reinforcements canceled.
What else even has fire
Heading
drive?
out,
Not
sir.
much.
Ready to blow something up.
Okay, let's go.
We're ready for action.
Form up.
All bombers go in.
Let's get moving.
Please repeat the communication.
All fighters, all bombers go in like that. And then we'll have the Keat at the front.
I'm ready.
Reporting.
Munificence I don't care as much about, so if I end up needing to send them out front, I'll do that.
Form up. Where's the target? Target those lasers.
I'm going to try to assign each one of them
Target those lasers.
a different hard
Time to
point.
go. Locking on.
Awaiting orders. Hit the ion
How about some action?
When the shields go down, we're taking out hard points as quickly as possible.
I can't
Target
take another hit like that.
lasers.
Someone cover me! I got fighters on me! What's with all this sitting around?
Copy.
Let's send Crassus in
Get over here and
to see if he can take out any of that. What's the other ship here? Okay, General Legions.
I'm hit! They've got us targeted.
Draw their fire. Got him.
Where'd he come from?
I think we're safe to start sending in these guys to help with
Can anyone
that.
else see him? This is bad.
It is still dangerous. That is still like 100 hard points of turbo lasers. But
Skip Ray
should be
reporting.
okay.
Going for their lasers.
Target locked.
I've got my approach.
And today is, I believe, the Saturday.
I've got them in my
I want to say it's Saturday. It might be
Take another hit
Tuesday.
like that.
I'm recording this ahead of time, like I said.
Cover me!
Did I say that in this episode or last? Either way.
Locking on.
So the news post should be up about the Era 5 GC breakdown, which will also have some information about how we're doing the release structure for 2.2, because we are planning to do an open beta. There's more details in there, so if you go to thrawnsrevenge.com and then go to the forums, it'll be in the news and update section. There's also going to be a video version, so that's probably up already here too anyways. I'm going to stop talking about that.
Under attack.
Direct fire at their laser cannon.
I'm probably going to start writing that after recording this episode. So you may have read it before this episode, but it was recorded afterwards and written. What a crazy time to be
I'm
alive.
running out of maneuvers.
They are just oh my god.
Yes, Commander.
Reporting.
See, it has a lot of more pronounced, the SSD has a lot of more pronounced vulnerabilities,
Launch me as
but
on.
against actual ships, it's still
Standing by.
Ready for
wrecks
the kill.
stuff. Let's try not to let Grant get in there. Okay, Dekit, you need to get in there. You're the only ship that can survive against that. Rip Stalwart. Okay, so Stalwart in Nemrith Knights, I'm going to put in the fleet with the Bellator that's currently at Arinda, I think, and I'll put some of the other patron ships into this fleet, because this is going to be our more active fleet. I'm going to start rotating them all through. Like, we're still going to be using those other fleets for stuff, it's just we've been using it less commonly.
Draw their fire.
I already have a
Grant, you should actually be safe if you get in there. And
Anyone else see
then
him?
get Razgriz in
Reinforcements
here.
en route.
Primary engine system is down.
attack formation.
Where are you? Target those lasers.
Stay in
Target
formation.
those lasers.
Go
I'm
after
getting
the
torn
stragglers.
apart.
And I'm going to bring in Hammer Time, just in case, because I don't remember if Iron Fist has the
Weapons ready.
good job hood.
The ion
If Iron Fist has the engine hard points yet, which means if they try to retreat after this,
Attack
I'd be
position.
sad. Is the actual scientific term for what I'd be.
Got maximum unit capacity.
I'm in a tight spot.
Yes, sir.
Narrowing
Setting up my
position.
run, sir.
Alright, let's get our
Transmission
fighters
is garbled. Repeat, over. Losing.
after that guy.
I can't take another hit
Want us
like
to
that.
do what?
I want all of you after that guy. Except for you guys. We're going after those guys.
I've got him.
We should be good. Yeah, Zinja's gone.
Eliminating target.
I have
Let's
two
get everything
down.
headed down here.
I have them now.
Target locked.
Commander, they're hitting us. Yes, Commander.
Destroy some hard points on your way past.
Where'd he go?
Someone cover me.
I'm pretty sure Tomcat can take out Zinj on his own from now.
Nowhere to run.
Come about.
Falling out of formation.
I got fighters on me.
Moving to sector.
Draw their fire.
Get over here and help.
Attack formation. Detected. Go after the stragglers.
Roger that.
Roger the ant.
Where'd he come from?
No, or is today Saturday? Friday.
I'm on them.
No. Today's gotta be Saturday.
Attack.
I mean, technically today's Tuesday, but you know.
Ready for action.
For another attack.
I'm hit.
Squad leads standing by.
They've got us targeted. Send the coordinates.
Alright.
Attack.
Oh, pretty much gone. Let's send the TIE bombers after the station then.
Under control.
How about a little help?
Watch your back.
I am available. Can anyone else see him?
I knew you would say that.
He's coming around.
This is bad.
Like, people say that bombers in TR are useless because we don't do bombs penetrating shields, but I think they're super undervaluing how much bombers still do, just because they're no longer the only thing that matters. Let's get you back a bit. We'll make sure these guys take it. Because a lot of stuff that uses the base game way of handling bombs and shields, it just puts so much emphasis on how much damage bombers are able to do. It's like you really just need. It's more about who spams fighters the most. Which, like, you can still get a lot done with fighter and bomber spam, as you're seeing here against like superclass ships, which are meant to be especially vulnerable to them. But in other situations, you do need to rely on your regular ships a bit more. And I'm pretty happy with how that works out, even though it is one of the more common things people complain about, because they just sort of take the... They usually... Sometimes people take like the base game way things work as the standard, and then they judge stuff against that. So if it's less useful than it was in the base game, then it's useless, it's underpowered. If it's more powerful than it was in the base game, it's overpowered. But I think that part at least is in a good place in the mod. So we aren't going to take Farai Junction, like I said. What we will do is move this fleet back to Tangreen. You know what? We're actually going to move this fleet into Cutric. We're going to move this fleet to Tangreen.
Moving to coordinates.
And we're going to send those patron fleets back to Cutric. And we'll queue up Emmerich Knights, Stalwart. And let's get them out of the Zinj fleet as well. The party starter, you can go back in active service. Gonna send it over there.
Setting course.
Let's get Silver Shadow, Stormcast, Fire Vindication, Thunderchild, Troll's Wrath, Relena. That fleet is pretty underserved right now. And then
AT-AT ready.
right over here. I'm gonna remove some. No, actually, nothing in this fleet I want to get rid of, so that's fine. And we want to send everything there. I guess we'd better
We're changing formation
as
now.
much as we can that way.
Around.
And then it's not Tangreen that needs to be protected.
Beginning construction.
Power on. But now there's no New Republic ground force that can get in there, so it should be fine either way. The Greater Maldru just took Helos and Eddie.
Tactical battle imminent.
Looks like the Greater Maldru's going to be a bit of a threat. Oh, all the Hapens are gone. Jerks. So it looks like we're going to be down to just Greater Maldrude, us, New Republic, and Imperial Remnant, or Empire of the Hand as well. Araidu and Zinj are going to be out of it.
Say that again, please.
sighted.
And there are going to be some GCs that have fewer factions, so you start off with more concentrated forces.
We're heading out.
Once there's fewer factions on the map, you'll start seeing bigger forces. Like, you'll definitely start seeing it, because we have that Nero 1 issue, but you'll start seeing bigger concentrations of forces for any individual group, because they're no longer spending them against each other. They're going to be more focused on attacking us, which will help keep it a bit more difficult as it goes forward without making it too difficult at the start. There's still some other changes we want to make to the AI, obviously, to make things, to control their force compositions and everything, but either way, there will be some GCs where there are fewer factions, like the Imperial Civil War GC is being renamed to Empire's End. But it's... Well, that's not 100% decided, but either way. That GC, the one without the Empire of the Hand, will probably have fewer minor factions in general, as will Essence of War, which is now a larger GC, and then we might even go another size smaller and add in, like, Pocket War or something. Hold on. Do you guys... Actually, I don't mind that much if these guys retreat, because we're no longer going to be fighting them. So I won't destroy the engines on this guy. We'll just HV gun that. So if they use that to go destroy some Maldred forces somewhere else, I don't care. They no longer share a border with us. Alright. I'm less concerned about being attacked by Maldred in the short term. What are you guys?
Star Destroyer
Here we
reporting
are,
in.
and regular IST. So let's send the regular IST, and just no. We have. Let's actually send a couple of you guys. I'm gonna send these guys over to
Heading to
Cowron.
destination.
And I think this force can take Corvus and Rocinri. Which maps are they using? What do I want to fight on first? Okay, there's that one, and there's this one. Alright, so either way we should be okay. Let's take Corvus first.
Moving out.
Tactical battle imminent.
We're actually going to send this Bellator into this fleet as well, our main fleet. I'm going to check after this battle for where Isard is so we can start trying to hunt her down. I might even just change the tech level requirement for the Praetor just so we can get those ones in. I'll only build the patron ones, but because we technically should have them by now. I just didn't make the change to do the era switch on Kane coming back, which is what it's supposed to be.
Look, sir, it's them.
Or what it's going to be. But this is a fairly easy fleet for us. Let's get Grant in there.
Reinforcements
Razgriz.
en route.
We'll get Intrala's
Navigating
Wrath.
to coordinates.
We'll get Relena in there as well.
We're moving out.
One of our longest serving fleet members. And let's get Party Starter
Right away.
to stop the retreat on this one. Oh. Rip.
Targeting at maximum firepower. Launching attack.
Choose your
The
position
lasers
wisely.
are our target.
You are in need
Okay,
of
you
my
guys start moving in
expertise.
on this one. You guys start moving in on this one, and you're going to be able to do damage as you go in on that. Where is... Let's get Fiery Vindication and Kiwi Art up here. Thunderchild as well. And...
Reinforcements
get-
cancelled.
get Stormcat,
Reinforcements cancelled.
Stormcast on the top there.
Star Destroyer standing by.
Not Cat.
Those torpedo launchers must be
I
destroyed.
assume you need my help.
Star Cruiser here.
Reporting. Attacking. Come about.
Okay, something with the object script just broke, because we don't have any fighters. I'll have to check that
Thrawn
out.
reporting.
Cruiser reporting. Star Destroyer reporting in. Open fire.
Gunship reporting.
I hope that resets every
Direct fire
battle.
at their laser
I think it
cannons.
does.
Our target
Calculating
priority is the
attack.
laser cannons.
Initiating attack. Target confirmed. Death awaits them. None stand in our way. There will be no survivors.
Opening fire on the torpedo launchers.
Obliterate that
Star
target.
Cruiser standing by.
Yes, Commander. Attack that target. Heading
There we
out.
go. And just get this last little acclimator. Let's acclimatize ourselves. Acclimate. There we go.
Victorious.
We lost Achilles' hammer. Hopefully those fighters will come back.
Right away.
Building started.
We want to get up to the full ground production there. And like I said, I want to bring this pelleter over to our main fleet.
Move out.
So let's get Saris in there, and we'll bring the ATTE down in the middle reinforcement point.
Invasion commencing.
I am waiting. Right away. Moving. If I
I don't know how much they actually have here.
I go.
Let's get
Heading out.
to the
On my
front.
way. It will be done.
Inbound.
I will.
Hope they do have some
Moving
stuff.
to that location. Heading in that direction.
Choose
Okay,
your
we'll need our
reinforcements.
ATTE,
Destination set.
and we'll grab Hellfires.
At maximum
out.
unit
Infantry.
capacity.
Funny little dropship.
Reporting. Yes, Commander. Ready.
Did we change the model? No, we didn't change the model.
Moving to secondary.
I guess I must just be
What
using
do you wish?
code from something else. I do know that Jorit went through and made a bunch of variants of a lot of the dropships, so that
AT-AT ready.
some of the ground companies could have names, like the little quotation mark. Like you can see, Section 92I.
Moving in. All right, men, take cover.
Hold on.
Moving to secondary position.
Which ones have names here? Yeah, the Section 92I ones all have the same. That it was all from the same company. So,
Armor transport ready.
and then you have Alpha Gunnery Team, 4th Artillery Company, 4th Artillery Company, 4th Artillery Company. That one just switch.
Reporting in.
Who had Alpha Gunnery Team? What? Did I make that? Oh, there. No, this one's Alpha Gunnery Team. Fourth Artillery Company. Fourth Artillery Company. Okay, so it's 3 that are. No, there we go. 2 Alpha Gunnery teams.
It
Get
is
Saris in
about
here.
time.
I must have just been hovering over the wheels or something when I was trying to do the 2 that had Alpha
Roger
Gunnery
that.
Team.
Acknowledged.
We've secured a landing zone.
Right, now let's get
Advancing.
more companies in. And I think one of the variants he made for the dropship for the ATTE might have been messed up just because it was tied to something else. That is how I'm assuming that happened.
Ready.
Little baby one.
Awaiting orders.
We have 384th Legion.
Ready.
We have
Awaiting
Group
your
2.
orders. Destination set. Proceeding
Report
to
order.
And this will be
Acknowledged.
especially fun with like clones and stuff,
Awaiting your command.
where there's so many known clone companies, and we don't want to make everything a
What is my
a
next
hero or
objective?
something, because that
Of
would be
course. Do you have a plan?
super
I will be there soon.
annoying.
Roger
Back you
that.
up.
I'm here. So be it.
Copy. Target
Yes.
acquired.
I think this is the actual weaponized proper Juggernaut. So then we can have different clone legions without having to have like 7,000 clone heroes.
Commencing attack. Reporting.
Spread out, men.
Our base is under attack.
Moving out.
At maximum unit capacity.
Roger.
F troop.
Yes, sir. On my way, sir.
Go. Get you guys back there. You
Reporting
guys
in.
up here. Who are you? This is Fire Team 3 the 3rd. The game, if it reuses the name, it'll add that in. So we have Fire Team 3 the 3rd.
Move out.
Yes, Commander.
Roger that. Form up.
Affirmative, sir. Walker moving out.
Oh, there's more ATTE or ATSTs.
What is
No,
your
SARS.
order?
Get out of there. There you go.
Reporting. Weapons armed.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Target confirmed.
Yes, Commander.
Copy.
Section 1, 2. Not Section 3. It's distinct. Fire Team Beta 3.
I copy.
Alright.
Ready. Walker moving to attack.
Reporting.
Stormtroopers are just getting blown back by this guy.
AT-AT
Alright.
ready. Targeting at maximum
That's going to
firepower.
be Corvus for us.
Order acknowledged. Yes, Commander.
Enemy has been defeated.
Okay, we lost a lot of good Stormtrooper companies because I was too busy reading names to actually care about their well-being. But I feel like that's more of how the Empire works. It's all bureaucratic name reading instead of
System control
properly
achieved.
caring for your troops.
Construction
Alright.
complete.
There we go.
Heading out.
Now Corvus is secured. We don't actually need to worry too much about it because
Heading
we're going to be
out.
going straight into Vicinry. I think we are going to take Vicinry, and then I would like to get a Rocco, or a Rinda, rather. Oh, that was the wrong thing. You guys go in here. I do want you guys to be in position to take
Construction
On
complete.
my way,
Orinda.
sir.
Construction complete.
Shifting to that vector now.
Tactical battle imminent.
Okay, fighters are back.
Awaiting
That's
orders.
good to know.
Choose your
I'm not sure what would
reinforcements.
have broken him in that
I
battle.
knew you
but-
would say that.
Right away.
Do you have something to report? I hope you have a strategy.
Incoming!
Alright, this will be another quick, easy one.
Heading
Get a bunch
up.
of raiders in there.
All
Lost
up.
Kings if you want to
Let's move out.
get in on this action. Tomcat as well.
Commander, they're getting us. Flank speed.
Don't need the Bellator for this. I want to get as many of the smaller ships in as we can.
Jumping to those coordinates now.
Stormcast, Tomcat, Silver Shadow, and is the first strike? Yes. And then Charles Wrath will send up this way.
Navigating to coordinates.
Choose your reinforcements.
And
We shall be there shortly.
Elena? Raspberries, you can go up here.
En route.
Awaiting orders.
Watch your back. I'm on them. Shields almost gone.
I'm sure there's got to be some of the names that I'm pronouncing incorrectly. But
Holding fire.
just
for
yell at me in the
maximum
comments if
impact.
that's the case.
You won't be around much longer. Fire. Target critical.
Getting a lock.
Alright. Another pretty quick, solid victory for us.
Awaiting your orders.
Taking him out. He's about to
Choose
be
your
destroyed.
reinforcements.
Get another raider in.
Go after the stragglers. I'm on them. I got
Always room for more raiders, unless there's not, because we're at 60.
another attack. They're coming in quick. More enemy craft. Location plotted. Stay in formation.
We are victorious.
We are victorious. Thank you for noticing. Alright, so I think we will be able to take Vicinry right now.
On my way.
Another 2 slot. And it's a barracks and turbo lasers, so let's get it started in here. No, we're down to fairly few ground units in that. I doubt we'll lose anything. I do want to grab
Construction complete.
the probe droid just to be sure. I'm going to do that at each of these, and then whichever one is most, or least vulnerable, we'll send it to. So Nemrith and Stalwart, you guys have been reassigned
Moving into
by
position.
reason of death. And
Construction complete.
we do have Eternal Judgment in this fleet, so that'll get moved out with that as well. Get you there. Let's get you there. Who has the least problems that you're going to cause us? Alright, this has jumped out in front as the thing that's going to cause us the most problems. There's going to be 3 AT-ATs on the field at once. We have 2 AT-TEs, but we've also been on that planet a lot, so maybe we should have an episode without going to Orinda. I think you guys might like that. Oh, this is much easier. We've got 2 little mini empires built out here. We got one in the northwest, one in the northeast. But we're, what, 5, 6 episodes into this? And we also only control a few planets. So, I feel like we're going to be here a while. I'm thinking, do we crack 50 episodes? I don't know.
Where's the next target?
Choose your
What do you
reinforcements.
need? Acknowledged.
Maybe
Right
that'll be the
away.
comment question
Moving.
for
If
this
I
or
must,
yesterday's video.
I go. Heading out.
There's
my
not really a lot of great options for landing
Destination
zones, so let's
set.
do this.
At maximum
And
capacity.
I could have swore there was a build pad
It
somewhere
will be
near
done.
here, but there's not.
I will. Moving
Not a
to
build
that
pad.
location. Heading in that direction. Of course. I will be there soon. So be it.
Armored transport ready.
Order, sir.
We'll get J Unit
Right away, sir.
up there and 4th Artillery Company up here.
Reporting. Squad, advance.
Reporting in.
Alpha Gunnery oh, there we go.
Awaiting orders.
I'm trying to be a little bit cautious because the turbo lasers,
Enemy units.
I believe, spawn like here. And there's some up here next to the
Sensor node constructing.
next to the power gen.
Roger that. As you wish, General.
Awaiting instructions.
Construction complete.
There we go. Where's the power gen? Alright, so we don't actually need to be up here.
We'll cover you.
I guess Zinjas might get assigned to an actual structure slot, which is not how that's supposed to work.
Form up. Right away.
Those aren't our infantry.
Yes, sir.
I am waiting.
Saris, you're good. Get Alpha Gunnery Team and 4th Artillery Unit to attack
Awaiting
that.
your orders.
ETTE, return fire. Where you lose all your fire
Copy.
points, or hard points.
Cannons charge.
I've only been playing this game for 11 years, I don't know what the things are called.
Providing backup. Right
We'll
behind you.
clear the way for you.
What do you wish?
The enemy has been defeated.
There we go. Is it down here then? I don't know. So, I guess it didn't spawn there, because it would be victory relevant. Which is a problem.
Conquered.
I'll have to look into that as well. Alright, but that does bring us up to almost 50 minutes. So I'm going to leave the episode there for today. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll be back next week. Will be until the 29th. Like I said, I'm going to have to record a couple episodes in a row. But then going into December, we'll be back where we should be. Or by that, I mean I'll be back at my desk and recording as the episodes go up. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.